Hi, welcome to today's YouTube planning and measurement session following the YouTube TV webinar. And today I will be sharing with you some planning tools and some measurement tools while you're trying to build your YouTube campaign. I'm going to share my screen here. One second. Okay. So firstly, we'll talk about the YouTube pilot program. And the YouTube pilot program is a program where we help you develop a Hero Hub hygiene strategy for your brand and help you get that sensation you need that would be impactful for your brand. It's a partnership to help you create content and optimize your current TVC if you do have one. You can contact Ayo and Binga if you need help to support on that. So in numbers, looking at YouTube, we have 54 million video views per month, which gives us about 1.8 million unique visitors per month. That is kind of the biggest reach in Nigeria compared to TV. And this is a divide between some 7% male and 23% female. And this is growing year over year. We expect this to continue growing, and it's an awesome platform for you to take a brand next to. So the first tool we'll be looking at is the Google Consumer Barometer, which is an insight to give us some information about what users are looking for on YouTube. I'm going to do a quick demo of the Google Consumer Barometer. You can access the barometer going to consumerbarometer.com and navigate to Nigeria as a country. Let me share my screen on that. Okay, this is the Consumer Barometer, and you can scroll down to the Smart Viewer, and you can see that Nigerians really love to be inspired. 58% of users usually want to be inspired, which means when you're creating content, you should develop content to really inspire users, and this is really going to create a connection with your brand. It's also important to know that over 25% of users watch content with a friend. What does this mean? They either watch with a friend or share with friends. It shows that any content you create can actually go viral and can actually influence purchase decision. It's also important to know that users in Nigeria are one of the highest in the world that focused on video, watching video online actively, also sharing, commenting, and engaging on content. And this is really, really important to know as you plan your strategy for YouTube. Fourthly, in this barometer is that users watch video on video platforms and also on social platforms as against other third-party networks. So it's important for you to always look at the Consumer Barometer, understand how users consume video, and also how they shop for things generally. You can find all those information in the Google Consumer Barometer. The next thing we'll go through is the Google Trends, which is another tool you can use to understand what type of content to create for any brand. So if you're an agency and you have a client, for instance, this client here, you type in search term and you can see related searches to see what type of content you can create. So for top rising keywords, top keywords or rising keywords, this means users are searching for content related to this. As a brand, you can create content that would suit the need of users and that would engage with them, that would ensure that you solve a problem. So this is just a tool to tell you as time goes on, users' needs change. So you create content with those needs and they will really engage on this type of content. You can always search for other things in the last 12 months, in the last 30 months, or in the last 1 week and see what users are searching for, and you can create content and that can be pushed to users. Other ways to get inspiration of content to create for users is using the YouTube Trends dashboard. It also gives you an inspiration of what to create that's trending currently, and you can always ensure that you see enough engagement while the videos are live. Is the YouTube dashboard. and you can navigate to see Nigeria. And if you create content for a specific demography, you can break down. For instance, here is 25 to 34, and you can see what males are watching, females are watching. You can also see what is most viewed or what is most shared. That gives you inspiration to create content as fast as possible. Lastly, we would be going through the YouTube measurement, which means you have created your content and you want to see how you perform over time on your channel. Okay, cool. So usually when you have your channel, you can go to YouTube Analytics and see the demography of users coming to your channel, where they're coming from, what percentage is male, what percentage is female. In this particular example, we can see that 3% users go to this brand channel. What does this tell us? We should create either more male-only type content or create female content that would entice more female users to come on board. This also gives us a breakdown by percentage in age range. Here we can see that users above 25 and 34 watch content in Nigeria for this particular channel. And it's very, very important. It helps your content creators to be able to create content that's focused to this age range or to this gender and to this demography and what country. The next thing you would see in YouTube Analytics is the traffic sources. It's very, very important for brands to know what source or what channel is driving their video campaign. Importantly, here you can see that YouTube advertising is the biggest. And as Binges mentioned earlier, the master, the TrueView ads, the TrueView and GDN ads are really, really important in helping gain visibility on the internet. And we can see YouTube advertising is #1, followed by YouTube search and suggested videos. These are good ways to know where to channel your marketing budget on YouTube. And you can see the breakdown, estimated number of watch time, average duration, and it's interesting to see that you can actually compare different channels and see which channel is performing better than the other. The third thing you would want to see is subscriptions, how your views or how individual videos are contributing to subscription. Similarly, on TV, you would want to increase your viewership over time. If you own a channel, here you have a channel, and you want users to always come back, to always see your content, that's the reason why you would want subscription. So for each video, you can actually see if a particular type of video is driving subscription or not, or to be able to know how to create same type of content that would help you increase your subscription. So you can see that data and you can compare views and subscribers. Really, really powerful insights to have. Fourthly is the playback locations. You would usually want users to either watch your content either on the YouTube watch page or on your website or somewhere that you know that you want users to convert. So it's important you look at this dashboard regularly to have a change of mind, to be able to create instant decisions to say, okay, this platform is working, this other platform is not working, let me move my videos to this platform, or it's performing better in this type of player, things like that. You'll be able to have a change to your video in real time. Very, very important insight to have. Here you have devices. So it's information that you would always want to know for time of day on device. So you can see do users watch your content on computer in the morning or at night or on tablet? Should you create a long form video, a short form video? This is really important. As we can see on mobile, for this particular advertiser, for this channel, the average duration is 47 seconds on mobile and also on computer. This is very, very good to know that most users are short, they have a short span watching videos. So if you want to create a long video, you can always know this is for computer, you want to create short videos, these are for tablet and for mobile. It's really important also to know, to see that users also view YouTube via the TV, and then you can see the longer duration view duration, which is about 1 minute 12 seconds. Here is also very important to know they can determine retention of users. How long do users stay to watch my content? Here we can see that users in Nigeria for this particular channel have about 1 minute 15 seconds view duration, and they watch up to 73% of the content. This is very, very important, because if you know that users do not watch beyond 10 seconds or 15 seconds or 40 seconds of your ad, you can create content that within the 5 seconds reach out to users with the value proposition of your brand. Lastly, here you want to know how users share your content. Do they share mostly on Facebook, on other platforms? This analytics insight gives you where to expect traffic coming to your website or expected attribution from your campaign. Really important insight tools for you to be able to plan and for you to be able to measure your campaigns and to know how to move forward with your other marketing channels. So really, if you want to join the pilot program and see how we can help you create a really good, awesome YouTube campaign for your next for your next campaign, reach out to Ayo and Benga, and we will definitely be able to answer most of your questions and help you grow your brand. So thank you very much for joining the webinar, and I think this is the end for today. Thank you very much.